So after d takes c4, you see the white queen on d1 is hanging. So it is important to do something about it, and also the pawn on b2 is hanging. And I'm afraid that some people might get the temptation to play something like queen b1 also, to remove the queen from d1 and to protect the pawn on b2. But basically something like this should be dismissed offhand, because it is a dynamic position, not yet stabilized, and black has, as we mentioned, a lot of active pieces which can also at some point organize the counterplay, and given this, white should never doom his strongest pieces to passivity, and that's why understanding something like this will basically prevent any of your calculations of this move, because these calculations will simply not be necessary. You will know that queen b1 is wrong, and basically there will be nothing to calculate. So other moves which come into considerations would be, for instance, something like queen e2. But I felt uneasy about allowing a move like knight d4 with tempo, because knight from d4 also attacks the pawn on c2, can go to f5 sometimes, and taking on c4, rook c8 would give black unnecessary counterplay with knight takes c2. So basically the move I chose was the most active move at my disposal, also looked to me like a most direct approach. I played queen g4. Now you see white is attacking the pawn on e6, attacking the pawn on c4, and which is also important, is threatening to take on e6 with the rook attacking the queen, and also eyeing the pawn on h6 sometimes. Now you see that slowly also black's weakness of his king on h8 starts to play a certain role once the rook appears on e6. Also, now you see after a move like bishop takes b2, rook takes e6, h6 is hanging, followed by rook a1. White has two bishops and a very strong initiative. Certainly something like this should not be good for black. So Vichy also tries to fight for as much counterplay as he can get, and plays queen b4.